Today, I'm going to share with you my strategies on how to get a 6+ ROAS on your ad sets. How can you achieve a 6+ ROAS? And how can you maintain a high ROAS? Because a lot of you have 2, 2.5, maybe 3 sometimes, but you don't have something like 7, 5, 3.87. All of those ROAS are like magical for you guys, and they're not magical. As you can see, we have a certain product with many sales on here, and those ROAS are holding. And that's the thing, everybody can show a lucky sale with a 50 ROAS, but when you have 2, 3, 4, 5 sales, how can those ROAS maintain that level of profitability? The first thing that you need to understand is today I'm going to share with you what is ROAS. So it is return on ad spent. And it means that basically for every dollar that I put on Facebook advertising, how much am I getting it back? If I'm getting $1 back, it means I'm breaking even. If I'm making $1.50 back, it means I'm making 50-cent profit. If on this case, let's say the first one, I am putting $1 back, I'm getting $7.10 back. So it's 10x return. As you can see in here, for every dollar that I put in, I get $3.80 back. And that's what you want. You want those highly profitable ROAS. For every dollar, I put $5. It's basically an ATM machine. So before I speak to you about this strategy, please don't forget to like, to comment, and share this video. They're extremely important and extremely valuable. So if you want me and my brother to make more video like those, take the time to like, to comment, and subscribe, and we're going to make more video like those. Okay, now let's jump into it. Before we speak about the specific strategy, I'm going to share with you how to calculate your break-even ROAS. So it means everything over that, you're making money. Everything under that, you're losing, and everything that is the same, you're basically break even. So let's jump right into it. Boom. Okay, so as you can see, we are on the break-even ROAS calculator. You just go on ecomvivid.com. It's a tool that I use, and it easily calculate my break-even ROAS. So how to calculate it? You're going to put your product selling price. So the product that I showed on this video, I sell it for $164.95, something like that, around that ballpark. Great. On the product cost, it cost me around $60. Maybe, to be honest, it's more 59, like 85, but something like that, on that ballpark range. So my break-even ROAS is 1.57. So it means everything over 1.57, I'm making money. Everything that is 1.57 equal, I'm break even, and everything under that, I'm losing money. So now let's jump in the graphic again. Let's go. Okay, so as you guys can see on here, the lowest one is 2. So I'm still making money on that one. This one is 3. This one is 3.65, 3.72, 5, 3.87, and 7. Okay, so what was the reason that this one made 7 and the other ones are maybe 5, 3? Well, obviously you need to understand that each ad sets act differently. So you're not going to have a steady 7 on each one of them, but the goal is to have the closest one as much as possible. And the first thing is the pocket audience that you're in. So certain interests are going to be more profitable than others. So that's why you need to test certain interests, because certain of them will be more profitable than others. And it's pretty normal. If you're targeting, let's say, hiking, and it's more profitable than, let's say, North Face or Columbia, or, any other brands out there, you will see, okay, North Face is more profitable, hiking is decent, and you will see, okay, which audience connect the most with the product that I'm selling. Great. Now that you know which audience connect the most, it's not just that. You need something else. Well, maybe at first you will be able to have a high ROAS because it's a new pocket audience, obviously, but it doesn't mean that you're going to maintain a 7 ROAS until you have, way more sales. So how can you maintain as high of a possible ROAS with multiple sales coming in? What you need to do is you need to work on those creative. I know I've said it on many videos. My brother said it on many videos. You need to work on those creative because your creative are getting saturated. And let's not say saturated, let's more say exhausted. People are tired of seeing those creative and they don't want to see that product anymore. Well, those type of creative. So what's going to happen? You're going to have a lower and a lower and a lower ROAS because of the interest of those people. So what you want to do is work on your creatives every single time. And that's not the only thing because now you're testing creative and your ROAS is not getting higher, but your ROAS is getting, kind of staying in the same place or maybe a little bit higher, but it's not stable. What you need to do and what the majority of you don't do is you need to remove the bad creative that you have been testing on each ad sets and let just the winning ones. So this way, all the amount of money that you have allocated for each one of those ad sets will be allocated to the good creative and not the bad ones. Because at first, you can test a batch of new creative and be like, oh, like those creative are doing well, but the metrics are not doing that well. Well, because you've tested many creative and maybe out of 5, only 1 was actually making sales, but they still invested a few dollars here, there, and into another creative. So this way you ended up as simply maybe breaking even or maybe profitable, but not so much of a high ROAS. Why? Because your budget has been spending to multiple creative that people were not interested to. So you need to turn off the bad ones and let all your budget into the great creative. But by doing that, you will exhaust that creative little by little. So you always need to be in a creative flow of creating creative. You want to make your product last 3 months, 6 months, a year. It's all connected to how many creatives you make. If you don't make a lot of creative, your lifetime of a product will be lower than if you make more creative. But at the same time, if you're someone who says, well, I'm going to scale my product at 2K per day, nothing more, leave it be, I'm going to enjoy my life, make a little bit of profit every day, and that's it, and you don't go ham with like 10K days, 15K days, 20K days, then you need to create less creative. But at the end of the day, this is a game, a drop shipping game, and everybody is playing against you. So let's say my advice to you is just don't let it run like that. Try to make as much money as you can from each one of those products because there's maybe someone else who's in a hurry to make money and he's going to try to scale the living life out of that product. And after your product will start slowly fading away, even if you create more creative, what's happening is just that you're getting beat in your own game. So make sure that you're testing different interests, testing different creative, and you're scaling as much as you can when you have the opportunity. But also, like I said, when you have the opportunity, do that because a lot of you are scaling without creatives. The product fade away. They make $10,000. They make $1,000 profit and says, yeah, it wasn't a big winner. No, it's because you don't know what you have been doing. So please do what I said and you will see great result. As you can see, this is a very, very high ticket product, over $100-something. And what's going on right here? You see 3 CTR, 0.75 CPC, $30 CPM. Metrics are going great because people will love it. But let me tell you something. If I stop testing creative, those metrics are going to go from 3 to 1, from 0.75 to 2 in a very quick time. And don't test it. Don't test it because I had students that didn't believe me. They tried it and they went from making 5K per day to making $800 in a single day and losing the momentum because they're like, I didn't believe you. I thought those creative would last longer. I'm like, look, I've been doing this for 7 years. My brother too. We know what we're doing. So please follow what we say, and you guys are going to have amazing results. And as you can see, you don't need a cheap product from AliExpress that nobody wants. This is a very quality product that everybody wants. And we have been receiving a lot of reviews from customers, and they're happy with this product. So you can really sell something that is not gimmicky, something that is not like everybody's selling. I hate being in the same niche and the same thing that everybody's selling. That's not what I do. I'm here to build something that lasts, something that has, long term, and those gimmicky things don't have it. And if you want to have great results like this, you need to make sure that you have a very unsaturated product, that you have different pocket of audiences, and also you're testing different creative. And by having everything together, you're going to have those type of results and even more, because this is nothing great and nothing too impressive. This is just the beginning of a product that we have been testing. So yeah, guys, this is the video of today. Wish you all an amazing rest of your day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Peace out.